have your company. This is grand final day for the New South Wales Police coming out on the field. Eastern Suburbs. What a carnival it's been up here in Tamworth for 2022. Now we wait in anticipation for the opposition. So the MACARTHUR Bulls about to come out onto the field of battle. The men's grand final of 2022. What great scenes. Don't you love grand final day? In fact, this grand final will be a replay of the 1997 grand final. So we're almost ready to rumble, folks. It'll be Eastern Suburbs to get this grand final underway. There's Tom Murray for Eastern Suburbs out here on the left edge. Look for him today from the Eastern Suburbs PAC. So the grand final of 2022 is underway, taken nicely by Sturton. And Reese Neal with the first hit up and runs straight there into Lewis Overall. Taken down now by Jackson Clark. Just outside their own 30-metre line. Here's Jamison now. So Brock will play it. Back there now for Barrett. Did well. Takes play down towards the halfway line, the vice-captain. Nice kick down by Zevlin. They call him the Brick. Great kicking game on him too. The MACARTHUR Bulls number 7. So error-free football in the opening exchanges here at Tamworth. There's the captain of the tackle there in Jack Mitchell. There's Jack, a member of the Picton Magpies. Here's Ashcroft from the Wagga Kangaroos. Comes out of the Surrey Hills PAC. Won't leave any petrol in the tank. That's for sure. Hayden Ashcroft. So just short of the halfway line. Lewis Overall will play it back. Last tackle, look for the kick. Straight down the middle corridor. So Jack Davey beats the first line. Can't pass the 40. A referee for this one too, folks, is Matt Niven. Great to have him out in the middle, officiating this one. So Kalman, look for his explosiveness out of dummy half in this grand final from the Liverpool protective team. Taken down now just short of the 40-metre line. 20-minute halves here in the grand final. We'll have a break of 5 minutes at half-time. If we're locked up at the end, we'll go into golden point. Nice hands there by Davey. Sturton's coming through from the Bulls. The ball bounces. Picked up now. There's a little bit of razzle, a bit of dazzle here, but the first penalty inside the 10 from the kick. First penalty to Eastern Suburbs. 20 metres out from their own goal line. This will get them out of their danger zone. Good kick for touch there by Farkas. The Hungarian international. Played a lot of New South Wales Cup for the Mounties. Started his career with the Penrith brothers. Will steer the troops across the park all day long here in the grand final. Here's Ma now. He leaves no juice in the tank. Played a lot of footy with the Hills Bulls, also with the Harold Matthews and the North Sydney Brigade, as Clark tries to get on the outside there of Palmer. He'll play the ball. That's where we are, right on the 30-metre line. Back to overall. From the Illawarra Steelers originally. Drafted in with the Canberra Raiders in the under-20s. There goes the kick in towards the in-goal area. But just too many weak picks on that one. We'll come back out to the 20 for a tap restart for the MACARTHUR Bulls. So for those who remember, as I mentioned at the top of the live stream, today's grand final will be a replay of the 97 grand final, featuring both of these illustrious sides. 25 years this year. Can you believe it? 25 years since both of these teams last met in the grand final. There's overall over the top, stopping the Bulls from going past their own 30-metre line. They'll need a good kick here inside the 30. There it goes. Issa, we'll just see this go out on the full, actually. So there's not much breeze to speak about here at Scully Park, here in Tamworth. The rain has cleared in time for the premiership game. A little bit of drizzle in the inaugural women's grand final earlier today, but the ground is in absolutely tremendous condition. So they're going to have a real opportunity here now through Chapel, distributing it up again to the Wagga Kangaroos. Ashcroft comes out of the Surrey Hills, PAC. Just explosive power off the mark. Also a member of the New South Wales Rugby League Ron Massey Cup, but he's got the fumbles. He's not happy with himself. A face of frustration there from Hayden Ashcroft. Yeah, he's played a lot of New South Wales Rugby League footy, especially with Canterbury. The boy from the Riverina. Always wanted to join the New South Wales Police Force. Doesn't leave any petrol in the tank, does he, Ashcroft? Now a part of the Surrey Hills PAC. We wish him well today in the grand final, like we do for both sides. What an achievement to make it through to the grand final. Here's an achievement to bust the line. Oh, unfortunately, Brad Sturton just taking the ball off his chest and into the lush turf. So a changeover back to Eastern Suburbs. But plenty of feeling in this one, as you'd expect, being the grand final. There's Brock Jamieson from the police dog unit over the top there. He's just a very strong leader in the front row from MACARTHUR. Look at this defence. Grand final defence. You wouldn't expect anything more, would you? Here's another one. What an absolute belter on Nathan Clark. And that ball has just popped free. Well, let your friends know on Facebook, folks. Send them a few text messages right now and tell them to come onto the Facebook page. This is where all the live action is. Certainly great running rugby league. We've seen plenty of points over the last 5 days here at the championships. End-to-end stuff. Just great footy as Brad Sturton looking a little bit ginger there. The winger for the MACARTHUR Bulls, the powerful running winger, just looking a little bit too groggy to stay out there on the field, so he's going to come off the park, and going on to replace him in jersey number 18 is Blake Draper. As the chant goes up for the Wombats. There's Zevlin putting it in. There's Palmer, a real leader. Jono Palmer played for West Harbour. An outstanding all-round player. He'll do the Bulls proud today. Alex Maher in defence. along there with Overall. So that's where we are, right on the halfway line. Back to Neil. Good run by the bustling prop. Takes play towards the 40. Eastern Suburbs, end of the field. There's Barrett. The toiler of the pack. Trent Barrett, also the vice-captain. Davey stabbing one downtown. Sits up nicely at the back for Issa. And Zachary looks up at the line of defence. He wasn't getting past Palmer, was he? Here's Palmer in the tackle again along with Neil as they come away from the 30-metre end of their own end of the field, coming away from the southern end here in the first half of football. Here with Peter Jolly in the commentary box, but the players have turned it on here. What about the economy here in Tamworth? It's been pulsating, it's been pumping. You couldn't find accommodation in Tamworth in the last 5 days. The closest place was Tamworth, Armidale. Couldn't get a place in Tamworth. That just speaks volumes, doesn't it, for the New South Wales police force and its tremendous reputation in the game of rugby league and the support of the local area up in this part of the world. So if you're thinking about coming along to Tamworth, put it on your bucket list. Of course, the music festival, the country music festival, folks, is back in a fortnight as well. It's a great time to be up here in beautiful Tamworth. Now, we see Kalman trying to split them the ribbons. Very good, isn't he, out of dummy half from the Liverpool protective team. Back there now, it comes to Zevlin. Hoist this high into the air. Where's Issa? There he is at the back. He's got it. Cole. He's put it down. Oh, that's pressure. The pressure of the grand final has got to Issa. From the Eastern Suburbs pack, a formidable player in the years gone by with the Cronulla Sharks. He was a member of the Harold Matthews as well before joining the police force, and he's feeling at home now with the Wombats and even more at home with the Eastern Suburbs PAC. So opportunity for first point to the grand final for the MACARTHUR Bulls. They come into this grand final as rank outsiders. Here's Jono Palmer, a member of the West Harbour side. This time it's short of the captain in Mitchell. Always a running threat, isn't he? The boy from the Picton Magpies. Here's a chance. Palmer goes himself. Can he get there? He reaches out. I think he's got there. MACARTHUR think he's got there. And more importantly, the referee gives the try. Jono Palmer. What brute strength. How strong is he? Jono Palmer. Let's listen to the crowd here. They've brought their vocal army all the way from MACARTHUR. Well done, Jono. Just an outstanding all-round player, a real leader. As I mentioned, has played a lot of junior footy for the West Harbour side. Just a very powerful, nuggety centre three-quarter, and he's picked up the first try on grand final day for 2022. And speaking of all-rounders, the man with the ball is exactly that, Nathan Kalman from the Liverpool protective team. Kalman has also got the kicking duties this year in the Police Bank Cup. He can pretty much knock them over from right across the park. Let's not put the mocker on him, but nothing is without reach of this man on screen, Nathan Kalman. Staring down the barrel. Patience is a virtue. He's bringing it back around. Hits the post and goes over. When you're on, you're on. He knows he's on. Still a long way to go in the grand final. Oh, we really hope you're enjoying this. Nathan Kalman pumping the fist to our New South Wales Rugby League cameras. and into the crowd as he was coming back into possession. Well done. And we're back underway here for the final 7 minutes of the first half. Strap yourself in. The grand final of New South Wales Police. You'll be able to hear every hit, every tackle, and every play unfolding. Comes back there now to Neil, tucks it under his arm and takes play beyond the 30. So 6-0, the Bulls leading the way here in the grand final. Here's Nellies now. Well, Nellies, he just loves the big moments, doesn't he? Big Brent Nellies. Played representative football for City. He's also represented New South Wales. And it's a big calendar of rugby league for the New South Wales Police Force over this year. Stay with us. A lot of live streams coming up over the next couple of months. Here's the chase. Tremendous effort by Issa and also Draper. There's Draper in the tackle again. Ball spills out, picked up by Jemsman. Well, the police dog unit, man, always sniffing around, isn't he? Takes play out towards the 40-metre line. Here's Mitchell. That's a captain's run. Taken down there just outside the 30-metre line. So we talk about the pendulum in the game of rugby league. It's swinging, isn't it, in favour here of the MACARTHUR Bulls. There's Mitchell again, spinning it. Draper just gone out of his bread basket, and it's been picked up by Chappell from the South Sydney PAC. Played a bit of footy in the Newcastle Rugby League, actually, Chappell, with the Maitland Pumpkin Pickers, who went on to win the New South Wales Rugby League President's Cup Grand Final a couple of seasons ago. So I know a lot of people from the Newcastle region will be tuning in here. Here's the second penalty of the afternoon to the Wombats. His combination, Reece Chappell with David Varkas, is proving to be absolutely outstanding here in the championships. He told us throughout the day that he loves nothing else but combining with David Varkas, who's the Hungarian international, who also steers the troops well around the park here. So a chance now to hit back on the scoreboard with 4 minutes remaining in the first half of footy. Here's Issa. For the Sharks, Harold Matthews. Great chat from the back as well he provides. Here's Ashcroft trying to splice his way through. Ashcroft. He's within about 2 metres of the goal line. Danger not gone here for the Bulls. They go the short side. They go for the spin move. Ashcroft again. You can hear the chant going up for the Wombats. They're spread deep to the left. Here's Johnston. He takes them on, Johnston. He's 2 metres away. So it's the last tackle here. What's their last play option? Chappell steps. He'll need to pass it here. He's under pressure. He can't pass it. He's captured. He's brought down. Tremendous defence by the Bulls. Oh, this is a great grand final early on. It's had everything, as you'd expect. They say defence wins your grand finals. Well, how good was that passage of play? Straight and hard there now into Dumpkins from the Wagga Kangaroos. Also, the stranger out of the New South Wales Rugby League's Ron Massey Cup. He's also played New South Wales Cup. We've had the privilege of calling him over the last few years on New South Wales Rugby League TV. So just outside the 30-metre line now come the MACARTHUR Bulls. You can hear the roar going around the ground as the captain goes for another captain's run in Jack Mitchell. Member of the Picton Magpies. What a club. The Picton Magpies. Inside the 30, the juggle. Puts them off their game a little bit here, the Bulls. They look to pump that downfield on the fourth tackle. Just couldn't quite come. So without the number 7 putting in the kick, who's going to thump it downfield on this occasion? That's falls into the possession of Jack Davey. Did well there to put in the kick down to his opposite number in Issa. Takes play back out to the 40 for the Wombats. Here's Tompkins now going across field. Got a good little game offloading in. There it goes. There's Johnson again drifting. With a bit of razzle-dazzle. There you go. You can't tackle them from front on, come from behind. It's either one way or another, straight now into Barrett. That's the 40-metre line. Good go forward here. Here's Johnston, the big palm of this game. It's heating up with 2 minutes remaining before half-time, isn't it? There's Farkas this time finding himself in an acting half. The ball comes out the back down to Buttrose. Good pace down the touchline. Here's Rogers, back on the inside, and Buttrose, he's next to the post. Charlie Buttrose from the South Sydney PAC. He knows what big-time rugby league is all about. He's played a lot of footy with the Manly Sea Eagles in the SG Ball. And now he's picked up a try here on grand final day for the Wombats. They're back in the grand final, 6-4 with a kick to come. Well, they were just peppering that right edge, weren't they? Just backing one another's ability. The support play was phenomenal. And Charlie Buttrose, well, yesterday, if you watched the live stream, he scored a similar try. He put on the big fend yesterday. Didn't need to put the fend up today. It's shut the gate when he's into the clear. Did well there, Charlie. The boy from the Bill Rose Eagles, doing his junior side very proud. And that try puts the Wombats right back into the grand final. Just over 35 seconds remaining, in fact, folks, in the first half. Will we have enough time to get back underway? As Tom Murray from the Kiama Knights hits it, misses it, a rare mistake. He's had 92% successful conversions off the boot this tournament thanks to the Police Bank Cup kicking wall. But in a big pressure situation, he sliced it to the left. Just over 18 seconds remaining here in the first half of footy. And it's 6-4. So the MACARTHUR Bulls on the weather wall, 23 degrees here in the grand final. Perfect day for the grand final. Now this is a rare penalty. A penalty from halfway. The referee in Matt Nevin has got the Bulls in front of the kicker. Now, if you're Eastern Suburbs, the siren's gone. Do you try and slot 2 points home from halfway? It'd be an almighty feat. But that's exactly what they're going to do. Now, let's just check our police weather wall. Just checking to see this breeze. It's coming away from the south end. So it's going to be behind them. So we always trust our ever reliable weather wall here, provided by the New South Wales Police Force media wall in the forensic department. So it's a very trusty device. Very trusty. Let's see if we can trust it with the kick. I'll tell you what, he's got the distance. This weather wall might be the best thing. Oh, it's hit the post! This weather wall has just cracked in half. It's hit the post and it's gone over the dead ball line. Well, it's really reliable when there's an operation in the New South Wales Police Force. Today, we're not so sure. It's hit the post. The jury's still out. It's 50-50, but I'll tell you what, the jury's not out with this game of grand final footy. 6 points to 4, folks. The Macquarie Bulls hanging on over their Eastern Suburbs Wombats. I think we've got to take a break. I think we've got to take a breather. We'll be back on the other side of this for the final 20 minutes. This is Grand Final Day 2022, live from Tamworth. We'll see you soon. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Scully Park for the grand final of 2022. The Police Bank Cup grand final. Anyone's game. You wouldn't like to pick a winner at this stage of the clash. Our referee making his way back out onto the field in Matt Nevrin. And it will be the MACARTHUR Bulls to get our final 20 minutes of season 2022 underway. Where will the premiership be heading? We're about to find out. Stay with us. It's the Wombats from the Bring Back mission. Oh, overall. Well, it started like it finished in the first half. Lewis overall. What a run. What a tackle. So that's where we are, right on the 30-metre line. Here's Ma now, taking matters into his own hands, put away by Kalman. They make good inroads here. Straight through the middle they come. Here's Clark, in and away. The big palm, the big step. Still going Clark. What a run. Jackson Clark. Well, doesn't he give his all? The boy from Surrey Hills. An explosive opening passage into the second half of the grand final. So Charlie Buttrose is angling the hand up. He wants to chase the footy. It's going into the end goal area. Well, that was a try saver. If you've ever seen one by Brent Nellies, it was now or never for the MACARTHUR Bulls, wasn't it? That ball was heading at right into the end goal area. And as I mentioned, Charlie Buttrose was about to come onto the football. But Brent Nellies has gone for the 50-50. He didn't need to phone a friend, did he? And he's just put his arm out and he's just been able to bang it down. There's the Bulls now coming out of their own red zone. Their first touch of the second half. They're hitting in threes. Alex Marr over the top. There's Farkas. As we said, the Hungarian international. It's been at the top of the tree in the game of rugby league. There's Clisby over the top as well with jersey number 10 on his back. There's Clisby over the top again. 2 tackles in a row for Clisby. So they've come to the 30. They need a good clearing kick here down the middle of the field. And the man with the yellow boots, the live wire from the Eastern Suburbs PAC is with it in Zach Isa. There's Rogers spilling the pill. It's Kalman, a dummy half. Do they generate great contact in defence, don't they? The Macquarie Bulls, Eastern Suburbs, they know that they've got tremendous ability to offload it every opportunity in the tackle. There's Kalman from the Liverpool protective team in a dummy half, dishing it back to Vivali Eli, who also has a great game off the hip, finding Reece Neal, just a workhorse prop. Vavi Eli now takes matters into his own hands, works out of the specialist command for Vali Eli. Last tackle now. MACARTHUR. Zevlin under pressure. Now puts in the kick. Wobbly old ball there for Tommy Murray, but he did well there. Tommy Murray from the Kiama Knights. Nothing phases him, does he? Just a great finisher. Tom Murray from the Eastern Suburbs PAC. So what a grind unfolding here at Scully Park. Anyone's grand final. Reece Neal has had a monster of a game for the MACARTHUR Bulls. A bustling prop. So they're just short of the halfway line now as we see Matt Johnston giving the ball out the back. Here's Farkas. Smashed by Varley Eli. So it's the fifth and last. Look for the kick. Here it goes. Bouncing a few times. Where's Davey? There he is. And he looks up. And who's there but Reece Domkins? Out of the Wagga Kangaroos. It's been all over the place. Domkins, of course, played a lot of New South Wales Cup for the Canterbury Bulldogs. Also featured in the Rod Massey Cup competition. And a great member of the Surrey Hills PAC. They're supporting one another. Great teamwork. Here's Nellies now looking to go forward. Well, he wasn't anticipating to go backwards, was he? Oh, he's hurt too, Brent Nellies. The New South Wales representative player, he's just checking to see if his ribs are still intact. Look for the clearing kick. Zevlin says, boys, we need to get out of our own end of the field. So Issa's got good field territory in front of him. Beats one. But Davey, Jack Davey, in his second year of police, meets him in his tracks. Now we're going to have time off here. The touch judges just signalled to our referee and Matt Neverin that MacArthur Bulls is still down in back play. So we've stopped the clock, folks, with 14 and a half minutes remaining in the grand final. So we haven't pretty much had a breather, have we, in 6 minutes of the second half. It's been riveting footy as the Wombats cheer squad come into full effect. Just a party atmosphere here in Tamworth. There's Joel Haberley from the Camden Rams about to come out onto the park. He won't leave any petrol in the tank. As Eastern Suburbs strike it forward now through Mar. Good run by the lock forward. So Brent Nellies, the City of New South Wales representative player for the MacArthur Bulls, has come from the field after that big hit. Here's Ashcroft now. He's drifting across field, cleaned up by Kalman, member of the Liverpool protective team. So just over 14 minutes remaining in the grand final. Back to Domkins. Beats one. Domkins shrugged off another one. He's lost the footy. Turnover of possession back to MacArthur. And they've come away with it 20 metres out from their own line. Crowd saying the Wombats not onside with our match official. He hasn't blown the penalty, hasn't blown the P out of the whistle in this grand final. Matt Nevin, he's allowed this game to flow freely, hasn't he? Credit to him so far. There's the MacArthur Bulls there. They know they're in a grand final, don't they, folks? That's Neil there, the workhorse prop. Sucking them in as he tries to wind up his troops. Time off again with just over 13 and a half minutes remaining up here at Scully Park. And we would just like to thank all the players for a tremendous tournament. Since the weekend, it's been entertaining footy. And of course, the Women's Rugby League. Congratulations to Bankstown, the inaugural winners. Well done. So there's David Farkas fighting Domkins. The Wagga Kangaroos got a penalty here. Winning with the shoulder from the MacArthur Bulls. So 6-4. What do they do here? Do they keep the pressure on, or do they go for two and give them... Be interesting. Yes, they go for two from right in front. Eastern Suburbs. Easy decision in the end for the Wombats. Just looking down at the interchange bench for Eastern Suburbs. Looks like Matt Cash about to come out onto the field very shortly, along with Colin Famalo. The attention now turns to the penalty goal. Successful conversion. Doesn't come much tighter than this, folks, does it, in a grand final? With just over 11.5 minutes remaining.
Conversion successful from Tom Murray, 6-all.
We're locked up at 6-all. Just a reminder, we'll go to golden point if we're locked up at the end of the match. Just checking our police weather, all still sitting on 24 degrees. As we're back underway for the final 11 minutes of the grand final. They're coming through. Reece Neal, been one of their best. The MACARTHUR Bulls leading from the front. That's where we are now, just short of the 40-metre line, coming away from the northern end. Here in the second half. Trent Barrett there. Just siding his left shoulder there, but he's going to play on. Trent Barrett, the toiler of the pack for the MACARTHUR Bulls. As I said, he's usually a member of the police dog unit. We wish him well here in the grand final. Back there now to Clisby. Last tackle this time for Eastern Suburbs. Where's Farkas? There he is. He puts one along the ground. Rogers is chasing. But Davey, he knew what was coming. The skillful fullback. Only his second year in rugby league as well. Playing like one of the veterans. Straight and hard there to Lewis overall. Here's Cameron Meaney now. Representative player for New South Wales. Very strong defensive centre three-quarter. Here's Clisby in 10 again. I'd like to know how many tackles he's had to make in the second half. There he is again. Assisted there with Domkins. So back away for the last tackle. Here's Zevlin. The breeze behind him. But straight down to Zach Isa. Beats the first line. Beats the second line. Gets back to the halfway line before he's knocked down there from Palmer. So Ashcroft. Finding Clark. Gives his all. Then knock on. Forward pass, actually. Forward pass here to Jackson Clark. We all got to know him, of course, if you follow the New South Wales Rugby League and the Ron Massey Cup. Comes out of the Surrey Hills PAC. And his junior club, folks, was the Blue Mountains Eagles. Blue Mountains Eagles. So just over 8 minutes remaining in the grand final of 2022. Police Bank Cup grand final. Did well there, Palmer, to get that football back into his possession. That's the halfway line here as the sun comes out here. It's popped up to 25 degrees, so it's warming up, not just on the field, but from the skies above. There's Chappell over the top. Standing in the tackle there was Palmer. They scoot from dummy half. The crowd think the Wombats are not back to 10. So 40 metres away from the Wombats line. This is the last play now for MACARTHUR, with 7 minutes to go. Zevlin thumps it down the middle corridor. Issa is no stranger to coming off his own 10-metre line in this game, is he? He knows what's required. The seasoned professional. So we're locked up at 6-all. What a grind. What a contest. Let us know, folks, who you think will go on to win the 2022 Grand Final. We'd love to know what you're thinking right now. This is Ashcroft. What's in his mind right now? Well, his mind was to find Zachary Issa. Good quick play the ball here. Good meterage through the middle corridor. Back to overall. He bumps away from 2. He's like the human bulldozer. And he's the human speed bump, isn't he? Big Lewis overall from the Canberra Raiders. Here's Farkas. All his professionalism sends this one in between fullback and the winger. This Sturt. Oh, hello. Bang, crash. Draper actually over there on the wing on this occasion. Blake Draper. Jersey number 18. Oh! Meany! Picked up and driven. And he's feeling that. Oh, there's great feeling in the grand final. 6-all. Here's Zevlin again. He's telling his chasers to come around him. Mooney, he's been wrapped up like a Christmas Day present thanks to Matt Johnson, and he's absolutely not getting up here, is he? He's got the wobbles. I don't think there's many people left in Eastern Suburbs by the sound of this crowd. They've brought the travelling army with them. And Cameron Mooney, I'm pretty sure it is. Just check his number plate here. Cameron Mooney, number 3. Just receiving attention there after that thud of a tackle, which has left him into the position that he's in right now. And the question is, does he stay out there or does he come off? He's just trying to figure out whether he's in Disneyland or Scully Park. Oh, what a trooper. Cameron Mooney, he's staying out there. He's about to play it back. Under pressure with Zevlin, but he's still putting a decent kick downtown. There's Tommy Murray. The Eastern Suburbs PAC. Issa shifting it. Jompkins. Look for his explosive power off the mark in the last 5 minutes of this grand final. He'll look to come into his own. There's Ashcroft again, setting up players on the right-hand edge. Farkas switching it out the ball. Buttrose, space, Rogers in a touch. Pushed over the sideline. Oh, what great thoughts. Well, everybody is up off their seats here at Scully Park. One of the great grand finals. It's been 25 years since both of these sides last played in the grand final. With just over 4 minutes remaining in this season of Police Bank Cup Rugby League. Haberley now from the Camden Rams, trying to do exactly that, ram his way through the middle. Here's Kalman again. Nuggety, strong, pivotal, speed to burn, over halfway. Good tackle, had to be made. Hayden Ashcroft take a bow. Here's Mitchell, winding himself up as a penalty. They're offside. Is that the deal breaker? Will they go for goal from 30 metres out from right in front? That's exactly what they're going to do. Oh, what a heartbreaker for the Wombats if this goes over. The defending premiers are in trouble in 2022 thanks to the MACARTHUR Bulls. So folks, we'd love to know where you're watching right now. It might be in one of the police stations here in Tamworth, back in Sydney. Whilst you're on the beat, let us know where you're watching our live and exclusive Grand Final Day coverage, and we'll give you a shout out. What great pressure. Nathan Kalman from the Liverpool protective team has the chance to break the grand final deadlock. 32 metres out. The crowd trying to put him off. He loves pressure. And he's got the 2 points. Never looked like missing. Nathan Kalman. But is it enough? Is it enough? They're going to go for the short little kick. They've lost it, I think. No, they've caught it. Did well there, the referee. We're right up here. I thought for a moment it came off the boot though of the Bulls. So their possession is back with them 40 metres out from their own line. So just over 2.5 minutes remaining in the grand final, and they've surrendered the footy. So the defending premiers, it's their time now to show everybody in the New South Wales Police Force and right around the world why they are the defending premiers. Their time to shine on the big stage. This is the big dance, and this is their opportunity through Ma. Oh no, he's shown everybody that he's human. It's just flown out of his breadbasket. Surrendering the footy. Well, that's uncharacteristic from Alex Ma, from Eastern Suburbs, PAC, member of the Hills Bulls. Played a lot of footy in the Harold match with the North Sydney Bears as well. And he's just coughed up cheap possession here on Grand Final Day. Just over 1.5 minutes remaining. This grandstand is absolutely chock to capacity. Hope the deafening noise is actually coming through to your copper station or on your office desk or wherever you're taking our live coverage. Rugby League, Police Rugby League. Does it get much better than this? End-to-end stuff, the big hits, the challenges, the tries. It produces everything. There's Farkas. There's 1 minute remaining. MACARTHUR Bulls coming forward now through Jemson. The leader with the footy. Kalman finding Mitchell. Last tackle now for the Bulls. Will they look to kick this into touch? Zevlin. It's been charged down. Tackle count's restarted. That's Palmer. Slips his way across the halfway line. Straight there into Clisby. 40 seconds remaining in the grand final. Jasmine. The defending premiers. Looking to get the footy back at every opportunity, but time's running out. They go for a scurry through Zevlin. They're winding down the clock, the MACARTHUR Bulls. Error-free football required. Joel Haberley with the footy. He's brought down on the 30. There's 4 seconds remaining in the grand final. Zevelin takes the last tackle, and the grand final's over. What a victory! The MACARTHUR Bulls have knocked off the defending premiers, Eastern Suburbs. What a clash! What a moment! In the New South Wales Police Bank Cup Grand Final, the underdogs, they've done it here at Scully Park in Tamworth. Look at the scenes of celebrations. What a battle, what a contest, what a victory. 8 points to 6, the final score in 2022. And everybody has jumped the fence and gone over to celebrate with now the premiers of 2022. Congratulations to the MACARTHUR Bulls. What a tournament. Congratulations to everybody. Eastern Suburbs, gallon in defeat. They've been the pinnacle of New South Wales Police Rugby League for quite some time, but not this year. We have new premiers, folks. Oh, what a moment for the MACARTHUR Bulls. What a moment for Rugby League in the Police Bank Cup. We would just like to thank everybody, the volunteers, the PACs allowing your players to move away and come up here to play the great game of rugby league. They have had an absolute ball. And we'll be back next year, bigger and better. It just keeps on keeping on, this competition. Goes from strength to strength each year. But to the athletes, we couldn't have a competition without you, and to all the officials who have made it possible, we'd like to thank the Lord Mayor of Tamworth as well for allowing us to bring our great spectacle into the area. And we'd like to thank you at home for your continued support for New South Wales Police Rugby League. We're just standing by now for the presentations. And then we look forward to the next event on the calendar in the months ahead. So stay tuned to the New South Wales Rugby League Facebook page. It's a big year of Police Rugby League coming your way. But what a match today. Congratulations, well deserved, to the MACARTHUR Bulls.
All right, thanks everyone. What a great grand final. 8-6, very tough game. Could have gone either way. Kick there off from halfway to hit the uprights. But what a really good game. Should be very proud of the game and the representing your club. Obviously they're two very successful clubs in the history of the Police Rugby League. This year the Bulls have got over the Wombats and defeated you after last year's defeat. So congratulations to you. Just before we get to the prizes, again I'd just like to thank Tamworth Council, Tamworth Police Club. What a great ground we've got here. We played it all week and it's held up really good. I'd also just like to thank the New South Wales committee for all the work they put in this week. For all the work they put in this week. Thank you very much, lads. The sponsors, again, big thank you to our employers, studio cleaners, the police bank, who this and also the Police Association. Thanks very much to them. We'll get some awards, so best and fairest and things like that. So I'll hand over to Rod Sheridan, the head selector, who will talk about who got the awards.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, congratulations, both teams. Great spectacle. Two teams all week. Got that, mate? Yeah. As far as the awards go, we've got a few awards to give out, which have been with our organisation for a long time. There's a lot of history with them. A few of those awards. Firstly, we've got a man of the match for the grand final today. And that person is the Nick Calvin.
Congratulations, boys. We did it. 25 years on. We're old boy. He's right now. He's so proud of us. Thanks to all the Wombats for coming out. It was a good game. Brian right to the end, so thanks for the effort. Let's party all the way home, boys.
We've also got this trophy, which has been around a long time, which is the player of the finals. And the player of the final here is Reece Neal from MACARTHUR.
Yeah, I'd like to thank New South Wales for putting the current on. Obviously, another Tasmanian thanks to the East boys. And to our boys, fucking group of guys that I've been fucking playing with in my whole career. So it's all to you.
And then we've got our player of the carnival, which is voted on by the selectors. 3, 2, 1 for each game that's been played this week. If you don't play, you don't get points. And this year's winner of that award is also the Rookie of the Year, and that is Hayden Ashcroft from the
Congrats to the Bulls, obviously tough game, we always talk about boys having the right 1-11, that was obviously that used today, boys, so congrats, big effort. To us boys, obviously plenty of history between our club. It's been a pleasure playing this week. Obviously didn't get there today, but I think that's just need to look back and rebuild and just keep going. So thanks for the week, everyone, have a good night tonight.
Okay, we're playing for the Boys Green Cup. Boys Green are great sponsors. They've struck in another trophy for us. The other one's a little bit old and damaged, so we'd like Boyd from the Boys Bank to come up and say a few words and present the trophy to the winners.
That was a war of attrition, guys. Hard luck to East. Just wasn't your day today. Unbelievable defence from the Bulls and worthy winners of the Boys Bank Cup for 2022. Thank you.
Yeah, who's going to come up for the Bulls? Jack Mitchell, captain.
Yeah, we're also going to award this ripper, the Fred Anderson Shield. Goes back to 1970. Both of these clubs appear on this trophy plenty of times. They're probably the two most successful clubs in the history of the comp. So congratulations to MACARTHUR. Jack, come and get it and have a few words.
I'd just like to thank New South Wales Police Rugby League for putting the carnival on and for the City of Tamworth and Police Bank for sponsoring us. I'd also like to thank our committee, they put a lot of hard work to get us up here. And I'd like to thank our main supporters in the crowd, the girls. So good to have the girls up here this year. And I'd also like to thank a lot of our sponsors for jumping on board with having the girls as well, because that means double expenses. So people like Mounties, Phil Romano, Electrical and Quality QC to all come up here and support us, because that's what we do as a club. And now I want to get the boys up here so we can celebrate this win. And we can take this win. Come on.
Just while the boys are coming up, someone from the Wombats, Marty or Captain or someone to come up and say a few words, please. Big, please, big. If all could just listen up, please.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Well done to the Bulls. It was probably one of those lose one win one situations. Tough game with the war, and just wanted more. Well done. Right, boys. We win together, we win together. Be back. Here's all the sponsors that come out. Here's the reason we. Marty,
Can't thank you enough. I'm sorry we're letting you down. We will be back and we will be better. Thank you, Tamworth, and congratulations as well. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Wombats. Really a big effort, boys. And we know you'll be back bigger and better next year. Thanks for a very successful carnival. That concludes the presentation. We're just going to present the medals to the winning team. But I just, while they're getting some photographs, thank everyone for coming out today. Safe trip for those that have got a bit of track ahead of them.
Let's go, boys!
Okay, number one was Jack Davey. Brad Sturton, number 2, Sean. Cambiani. Big John over next. Bring him out, big fella. 6 is Jane. Where's Jane? Good work, mate. 5. I forgot number 5, didn't I? That's not the strong step. That's Edie, number 5. Nick Zeppelin, halfback. Reese Neal. Nathan Cameron, number 9. Brock Johnson. Brent Ellis. Good Barrett. Captain, where is he? Jack, come get another one, mate. Okay, next one up, play Dave. Start off the best, we play 1 and 44. He's already there, one. Wait always for him. Joel Hadley. Chris Stewart. Josh Cargan, very close maybe. Mark Nichols, who come out of retirement for the 4th time down south. Thanks, Mark. Rich Reinhardt. Ethan DeBono. Trent Garley. Pretty sure that's everyone. Please, hopefully I haven't missed anyone, but that's the one. Thank you. Okay, our trainers. We're going to get the trainers out here. They'll be a massive part of her meetings here. Not only are they great blokes, but half of the life members and those that aren't should be. So, Conrad, come and get an award. Bobby Simpson. Guy Scott. Give him these. Paul Harris has been a water run for all tournaments, so Paul. Paul boy, never get a medal, mate. There we go. No one deserves this any more than our president, Ryan Crossingham. Come here, one mate. And with that Clark, my assistant coach. That's everyone. It's a big tournament, mate.
Thanks again, everyone. Got a great carnival. We look forward to coming back to Tamworth next year.